Alright, so we got some Tesla glove compartment accessories here. So we got these two USB hubs. So this is useful if you want to leave the USB drive plugged in for Sentry mode and recording, as well as being able to plug in controllers, be it with wireless adapters or just the USB. And then also it adds a USB-C so you can charge your phone. Obviously it probably won't be too high powered because it's taking power from a regular USB or USB 3 port. But this allows you to plug in the Tesla USB or other USB devices to record in Sentry mode. There's two designs. This one, it's not bad. Good price, $15.99. I mean, depending what you're trying to do. You can probably use any generic hub if you want, but if you want like a cleaner feel or look and you don't want a little hub just dangling around in here, this one is designed to fit in here. You can see it kind of follows this curve. It's a little bit sad that they put plastic here so it doesn't completely match the inside of the glove compartment, but there you go. It looks like it was meant to be there for the most part. Okay, and then yeah, you plug the Sentry mode thing into the blue one. That's USB 3. It runs faster. And then you got the two slower ones just for data for the controllers. And then you got the USB-C port. Okay, so this is the first option. I wanted to give it a try because it's like $10 cheaper. This one I think was $15.99. Prices will probably change on Amazon, but that was $15.99. Then we got this one. This one was $25.99. So looks wise, it looks a lot nicer. Okay, you can see they have this. I'll put links to them in the description below, or if you ask, I'll even just post it as a comment. But this one, as you can see, so this one, it plugs in, plugs in here like this. Oh, I do have to move my stuff for temporarily. Get that out of the way. Okay, so this one plugs in here like this, and look, it looks like almost like it's part of the car. The material's a little different. You can see this one's a bit more shiny, but it's very similar. Okay, you can see it adds the two USB ports there. Then you get the USB 3 and the USB-C on this side. So I think this one is nicer because when you plug this thing in, the USB drive, it goes sideways here. So it's kind of like not just hanging out, not sticking out like here. And this one, since you only use it when you're playing games, you can kind of move stuff out of the way. But for this, plugging this in, it's hard to see, but there you go. You can, did I get it lined up? Line up. Oops, sorry. You can line it up and then you can just push it in like that. Sorry, I know I'm doing bad camera work. But there you go. The drive goes like that. And if you have a drive with a long cable, then it can go along the side there and it won't be like sticking out the front here. And then the controllers, if you use a wired controller, you can actually close the glove box while those are plugged in. I actually have like so I got these three controllers. These are all different colors. I'll talk about them later. They're not all pink. There's like blue one, pink one, and then a yellow one. I don't know why they didn't make black ones, but the price of these were also really cheap. Of course, the price will probably change, but I think it was like $33 or I don't know. It was like 30 something dollars, and then they had a 50% off coupon, so less than $20 after tax and everything for each one. I think it was like 17 something. But I was using this before. I have a GameCube controller thing. The problem with that is GameCube controllers only have one, I think it's like RB, or I don't know what you call it. I think this is RB, all right, the right button, and it doesn't have a left one. So when I was playing some games that Tesla has, I don't have a left button, so that sucked. Obviously the Tesla games only have two controllers, at least for now. I don't know if they're going to add 3 or 4 player games in the future, but for now they only have 2 player games. But yeah, I'll show the controllers later because this is mainly about the USB hub. But you can plug these things in. I'm not going to plug it in for now, but, well, I guess let's plug one in. Can I? With the stack of cards here, that's kind of in the way. But we can plug this in. Again, I'm doing bad camera work, I'm sorry. We can plug this guy in here. Am I putting it in? Okay. So that plugs in there, and I don't really need both because I think one is for 2 slots, okay? But you can actually close the thing and leave the control cable sticking out while you're using it. So yeah, all right. Anyways, let's open this back up. Okay, so yeah, you can leave that in there, and it works well. One thing though I was planning to try it with, which I'll show later, is to make them wireless controllers. They have this 8-bit do or 8-bit do thing that lets you make them into wireless controllers. I don't know if I'm going to use this because I don't know if I play enough that I need wireless controllers, and if I'm sitting here, it's not too big of a problem having wireless or having a cable. Plus the controller will always be charged, and I don't have to worry about battery being dead. So I don't know if I'll add that. But this one is a little bit better because then all the USB ports are out on one side. And then this one, if I can show this, if you plug it in, you can see the USB ports will start extending out over this way and sticking out. So when you have more stuff plugged in here, then you'll have less room to put things here because the cables will stick out and push on them. So that's why I got this other design, and that way it only takes up this smaller space on the left side. But that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully this video helps you guys out with figuring out what to get, what to buy. Again, this one though is $10 more. So it's up to you whether that $10 more is worth it to have the USB ports coming out this way as opposed to using this kind and having them all go towards the right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And also it's nice because when you close this, you can see the controllers will kind of, or the cables will kind of stay there. But yeah, not really much else to say about those. Again, I'm going to make a video about these controllers. I'll show you quickly what they look like inside, just so you can get an idea. They have other colors, but then they're a lot more expensive, so I decided to save some money and get these ones. Alright, and I think the other colors I didn't really like that much anyways. This one's almost like was that Lakers? I don't really watch sports much, but I think that's the colors, purple and yellow. Alright, and then you got this purplish one. The colors aren't as, I mean, on the website it looked a little bit, or on Amazon it looked a little bit nicer, like the purple was a little bit lighter, I feel. And then the yellow looked a little different, but they do look decent in person. Alright, anyways, that's it for now. Again, I'm going to make a video about the controllers and stuff in another. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.